Hello there.
Alright guys, I'll be honest, the amount of new content coming to Marvel Rivals just in the next 6 months alone is absolutely crazy. The amount of leaks that we have for this game already at this point, just a couple months after launch, is already telling us that us as fans are going to have a lot to munch on over the next few months, and probably just for the span of the lifetime of this game. It seems like NetEase really knows what they're doing when it comes to fan satisfaction and giving the fans what they want with Marvel Rivals. But we're getting into it in this video and discussing the new event coming to Marvel Rivals, as well as some new skins that we have, as well as our first look at a new character, a Marvel classic villain coming to Marvel Rivals here in the next few months. We're discussing it all in this video. If you guys enjoy my Marvel Rivals content, check out my channel. I have a bunch more stuff just like this, and let's get into it.
The Atomic Fair.
So Marvel Rivals is doing this spring event, which I actually think is fairly exciting. I'm not a big fan of the skins that we're actually getting released for this event, but I do think that overall, any new events, any new game modes, and anything that can just bring more fun to this game is a net positive. So 3 new skins that are coming to Marvel Rivals for the Spring Festival event on January 23rd are going to be for Star-Lord, Iron Fist, and Black Widow. We are getting a Lion's Mane Star-Lord skin. Now, I think this skin here, I guess, is kind of cool. I'm gonna be honest, the only skins I'm really gonna be interested in are either movie skins or skins that were like have some kind of precedent from the comics. Something like the Maker Reed Richards skin is really cool, or some of the Spider-Man skins that I'm sure we're going to get, like a symbiote Spider-Man, something like that. Skins like these don't excite me too much, but nonetheless, I think that they do look cool. So this Lion's Mane Star-Lord skin looks pretty interesting. I think that the mask is probably the coolest part of that skin, and then we get the Lion's Gaze Iron Fist skin, which honestly is very festive. It almost reminds me of a Christmas skin, although I do know this is the Spring Festival event. But yeah, these remind me a little bit of the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas themed skins that we got for Rocket and Groot. And then we have the Black Widow skin, which almost makes her look just a little bit like freaking Squirrel Girl. I feel like this is going to be a little confusing in game, and some people might get confused and think it's Squirrel Girl when it's actually Black Widow, which is wild. So it's going to be a 3v3 game type, this new game type called Clash of the Dancing Lions, coming to Marvel Rivals for this Spring Festival event. The characters are going to be Iron Fist, Black Widow, and Star-Lord, and the map is going to be Wakanda's World Arena. So this is going to be a new map that we are getting for the game, an arena style map that will probably be used for a lot of various game events that are coming over the next few months for this game. And the win condition for this game is the first team to 10 points, or whichever team has more points when time runs out, available January 23rd to February 14th. So the final day for this event is actually going to be Valentine's Day, which is kind of funny. But moving straight ahead into the big news that we have for this game, I think it was kind of funny because so many people want so many big mainline heroes and villains to come to this game, but I can tell just by the timeline of upcoming characters releasing that they are definitely sprinkling in hugely unknown characters along with mainline characters to probably extend the lifeline of this game. That way they don't just milk all of the golden age characters of Marvel and then just move along to a bunch of characters nobody cares about. Instead, they're kind of mixing in both, which I think is probably a smart marketing tool from their point of view, so that way they can have years and years of releases for various golden age characters as well as unknown characters, somebody like a Luna Snow or Paste Pot Pete, for example. But the character that we are getting is actually a decently known Marvel villain coming to the game. He actually became Ghost Rider recently in the comics and is going to be the villain of the upcoming Ironheart show, which is set to have Mephisto have his MCU debut, and that is the Hood. Now, we are finding out uniquely that the Hood is going to be a tank in this game. He is going to be a Vanguard hero, and he has dual guns to shoot with and can transform into his demon form. So I'm assuming that's going to be his ult. His abilities are dual gun shooting and dual gun overheat cooling. He has a shield health management, clone protection, clone range control, clone detonation, and his demon transformation. Also, the Hood is the latest character that we have coming to Marvel Rivals. That is like 16 or 17 more characters that we have leaked up into this point. I would have to count them all again in my head, but it might even be 20 with the inclusion of characters like Professor X, Paste Pop Pete, and Colossus being recently leaked for the game. There is so much content coming for this game and so much being leaked out. It's honestly hard to keep up, but subscribe to this channel, guys, because I'm going to be keeping you as up to date as I can. And for this video, that is all I got. So stay tuned for my next upcoming videos on Marvel Rivals. And for this video, that's a wrap. So be safe and stay blessed. Bye-bye.